Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Amspacher. I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon, and I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk with you about some of the new modalities that we have for treating aging and sunspots and wrinkles that can make a real difference. We have a new laser called the Sciton Laser, and it has a couple of modalities on it that can use to treat changes that we have from sun damage and from wrinkling and redness to a face. And the first one that I'd like to talk with you about today is called BBL, or broadband light. Also, you may have heard of the Forever Young BBL treatment that Sciton offers. And so what BBL, or broadband light, is it's a specially applied light which has frequencies which are selected to treat special areas in the skin. And so the nice thing about broadband light is that it allows you to have a minimum amount of downtime after a procedure, but it shows a nice improvement over time. We expect that most people will require between 2 to 4 treatments to reach the final desired effect, depending on how severe the problems are to start with. And so the things that we treat most classically are the things that happen with age spots, and because age spots happen with sun damage, and so you have pigmentation, and it can be in very young people. I have patients that are in their 20s and 30s who've got a lot of sun, who may be very fair skinned, and so what we do is we use the light in order to penetrate down into the deeper layers of the tissue, and it causes release of the pigment and granules in the skin that have been released by the cells called melanocytes. And melanocytes are what give our cells our skin pigmentation, and they do that in response to sun exposure. And so what we can do is we can cause some of that pigment that's been released into our dermis to come to the surface and be released so that it can be exfoliated whenever we wash our skin. And so these are very effective procedures, and we can show you some examples. If you take a look here, you can see patients who have had before. You can see the dark pigments and changes in their skin that are a result of sun exposure over the years. And then if you look at the patients in the after pictures, you can see that all of a sudden we've got a very nice improvement and lightening in the pigments that are present in the skin. And so this is done by the light, which sets at a certain wavelength based on what particle in the skin that we're trying to treat. And so per pigment we select a laser, or not a laser, but a wavelength set depending on what our target is. And so we can do this very effectively, and the nice thing is it's a very easy procedure to go through. It has a little tiny snap, almost like a rubber band, and you recover extremely quickly. You may have a little redness to the face for 1, 2, or 3 days afterwards, but you recover quite quickly, and there's very little pain, discomfort associated with it, and you have a minimal amount of downtime. And so this is something that we can do over lunch for people, and they can go back to their work week with just a little redness to their face and recover quite quickly. And so this is one of the newest modalities that you might be interested in. If you want to get some more information, please come to our website and take a look, or go to Sciton.com and they can give you more information about broadband light as well.